What's going on, everybody? It's Matt10. Welcome to another episode of my course review playthrough. Today we're going to be playing Nisqualli Valley Country Club, which is created by Entwistle. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Let me update that. Yeah, just a second here. Gonna update that here in the name. And so it's got a couple of plays on it, about 3 in total, so I don't know too much. I know it's a boreal theme, pretty long course, 7,400 yards, medium fast greens, medium difficulty, so let's just jump right into it. Looks like we're starting off with a nice par 4 here. Hard dogleg left. Really being protected by a lot of landscape. Hill there. Really a tight looking hole so far. 341 yards. And again, I don't use any aids, so I do use this over the overhead shot quite a bit, so I guess you can play if you wanted to. Doesn't look like you can. You might be able to go this way and go over the top. But we're just gonna be safe here. About 200 yards is fine. Let's get it down there. Hopefully get deep enough. Yeah, it's not deep enough, so that could pose a problem. Yeah, it's definitely gonna pose a problem. The flag is cut right there, so I'm gonna have to try to hit a sweeping draw. So already, you know, with the setup here, I'm already having to make some decisions. And 136. Hoping win, so at least we can get it high enough. Don't have to hit too hard of a shot here. Almost gotta force it here. Oh, might have did too much of it. No, I'm alright with that. Well, no, am I? Yeah, got unlucky there. Alright. So 20 yards. Heavy rough. Good time to just flop it up there. Make sure you get enough on it. Yeah, that'll work. Spin back a little bit. Oh, look at all those balls that just went into the hole. So, excuse me, so I'm just chatting a little bit here on Twitch. If you guys have any questions or any input or anything like that, feel free to make a comment. I know I've got some of my regular guys on there who are some big FIFA guys, NCAA guys, so Trying to work on my putting. I worked on it a little bit late last night and then early this morning, so we'll see if I learned anything. Oh, man. I thought I did.
Okay, moving along. Starting off at the bottom of
So, opening hole, I would say that's definitely a great start. With already, you know, the decision making there. Nothing too crazy. You know, I was punished for not getting deep enough, not thinking long enough on my drive. So it kind of screwed me up there. This is a par 3. More protection this time with the trees. And a really tight opening, so nothing ridiculous or anything like that. Now that pin placement's in a really good spot, because it seems like the safe shot, especially being a longer par 3, you're really having to kind of hit it up pretty high in the air, it looks like. So this is another one of those holes to make a decision on. And I crossed over on it.
heading towards the beach here.
You know, it wasn't going to be the worst shot in the world, actually, but it's okay. Let's see if we can get a little better touch than we've been doing. Yeah, that'll work.
5-footer here, nothing too bad.
So, just make sure, get this aligned right. It's dead straight. I'm respecting too much break there.
Little 5-footer.
And I really, okay, keep it together.
Let's check the old scorecard.
So that was unfortunate. Really 3-putting from there. If you guys think I'm trying to, you know, show off how low I can score, it's definitely not how I play. Well, I mean, I know it's golf, but I'm just saying it's not the main focus. You know I'm not good yet at this game, but I really want to be realistic. So I don't think any of us are really that good in real life, and so I try to play the same way. You know, and using no aids definitely produces those kind of results, but there I'm just overthinking the green break, so that's all on me. So it looks like I believe this is a par 4, 447 yards. There's some fairway trees, an option to go on the left side, it looks like. And if you go left, it looks like you can get into an opening, but I think looks like Crazy Croc tried that and went crazy to the bunker. Bassman went 195. No wind is helping either, so I'm trying to figure out. Wow, this is an excellent tee placement right here because it's kind of blind, especially because I can't zoom anywhere. 250 right in the heart of how far I would drive it. If you get too far up there, you get in some really bad shape. I need to get. I can't get it that close of a look. There's a bunker on the right side. 300 yards. Pins on the left. Wow. There are a lot of bunkers on this hole. Okay, we're just gonna go right to have a bunker and try to turn it over. I turned it a little over too soon and basically did exactly what I didn't want it to do. Lucky bounce though, back in the fairway. Yeah, got tree branches hanging though right away. 179 plus. This is a long hole. At least I'm making it that way. I have to hit another draw. It's gonna draw as much anyways. Wow. Oh, and I completely pushed it. Hit the tree. Oh, don't go there. I don't think I can foot wedge from here. Alright, never mind. So 30 yards. After all that, I've got a pretty good opening. And trusty lob wedge. Rolling down. Okay. Okay, so I have been overdoing it with some of the putts. I'm just gonna hit this one just to keep it inside the hole. Yeah, I should have moved it a little bit more, but okay. Stop. Alrighty then.
Okay, let's see what you can do with this 8-footer.
So should go back to the left. Oh, just grazed over it.
Nice and close, nice little putt here. Okay, let's see how these numbers add up now.
So far, I think a better player would probably do okay on this hole. It posed a challenge at first, but I got kind of lucky, so remains to be seen. I like the idea behind it. Definitely tricky. So far, using the kind of the same theme as the other two holes. I hope it kind of lessens just a bit because it's it's hopefully it doesn't get too crazy. And that's because you don't want it to be borderline ridiculous, and mini golf or anything like that. So let's see how it plays out.
Okay, let's tee up another one. We got hole number 4.
Okay, par 4. Split again. It's like multiple options. And basically they all come together. So, yeah. So I guess there's obviously a couple ways to do things here, and to the right I'm not sure. It looks like there's a couple of trees down there. It looks like to the left might be the best option. But you've also got this overhanging tree right here, so I'm just gonna hit this dead straight.
Solid swing.
Yep. Should go right through. Whoa, that went really deep. So it's really interesting.
Around 165 yards out.
So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this hole. I mean, I like the idea of having two approaches, but they're pretty significant approaches. I mean, you've got down here or right here. I guess you can play it two different ways. That would suck for whoever. If you were riding a cart with somebody, you basically like drop you off right here, you go here and you go here. I don't know. You gotta think about the flow of the course there as well. So moving on though, let's see if we can get a decent approach here. 165. So we're gonna just take this and maybe hit a 90% shot. And get enough in the air so it doesn't go over. Well, it doesn't go short either. Oof. That was not a good play. Alright, lob wedge. Make sure, yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's that little area the green or the fairway, or sorry, I can't talk. The green bunker kicking into play there. Yeah. Oh well.
Underwhelming, but you're out of that stand.
Okay. 7 down. Continues to be down, so after the hole keeps going down, so I think it's going to go somewhat right to left. Not too much though. Oh, start turning. Oh, lucky you hit the hole. I think that would have been back in the bunker.
Very nice putt. 6 over.
So 6 over through 4. Not the ideal start, of course, but yeah, so far it's kept up with the theme of what you're trying to do here, Doug. That hole was definitely one of those thinkers. You just also have to kind of think about the flow of the course, you know, with who you're, you know, if you're playing with somebody or something like that, what's the realism that they're going to really split the fairways, you know, right there. I mean, obviously if it's unintentional, you know, somebody hits a slice, somebody hits a hook, go figure, but yeah, I think that was an interesting hole. First par 5 of the day. It's definitely a course that suits somebody who can actually hit some shaped shots and can think outside the box, or, you know, because it seems like there's very much not a box with the approach here. You kind of just, you know, look for the best avenue, or if it's not the best avenue, you find the second best avenue. So there's a lot of different options with each of these holes so far. So first par 5, like I said. So I have the option to either go here or go here. So risk reward, of course. You know, got a good angle into the green here. Although I get the bunkers to come into play. This to me is ideal, but I'm thinking just like it's been, you have to get deep enough. That's 350, that's 250. Yeah, you almost have to lay up on your tee shot. And if you had a helping wind, you could probably cross over the top here. Let's see where I'm aligned here. Looks like just where those bunkers are. So this is that little island. And so if I cut up here into the wind, just cut a little bit more. If I didn't hook it. Oh goodness. I overplayed that and I didn't hit all of that at all. So yeah, definitely, like I said, it's going to be a decision to be made. Yeah, let's just see. Go. Definitely playing amateur golf.
Okay, you are in the rough, and just so you know, you are deep down.
233. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to lay up anyways. With some definite need for you know, decision making. You can't be rash with your decision. And I'm playing a little bit quicker than I usually do. I mean, I'd be all over picking out, you know, different types of shots, etc. So you really have to make some good decisions and hit some shots and hit the ball right. And here, that was okay. Just gotta execute. Kind of the name of the game that I've not had the last couple holes. Already on 6th stroke here. We saved double bogey at least. Too much. Please stop, man. Just gonna put this. Probably should have chipped it out of that bunker now that I think about it. This looks like it's going pretty much uphill the whole way. Yep, and I just didn't give it enough. Just like in real life, I'd be exhausted after this hole, and I'm feeling exhausted right now just playing the virtual version of it. I just have not made some good decisions, and of course making a putt like that will make me happy. Yeah, this is a course that seems to definitely punish you. Just even the smallest mistakes and, you know, rash decisions. So we've got a 465 par 4 dogleg left. A little more traditional looking, but still obstacles. And the green's not as protected in terms of you know, overhanging trees or anything like that on this one. It's a little bit different. This is an interesting tee shot though. I like this one. It doesn't look, I like this because it doesn't look like it's that much room, and you can choose to hit driver and risk getting into the bunker or getting out on the into the rough. So let's just see what we do here. I will say every time I hit my drive or hit something, I'm holding my breath. I'm just anxious to see that replay. So, oh man, I didn't think about this again. So ending up on the left side is definitely not smart here. Yeah, definitely not the right way to go about it here. Maybe I'll just hope that they won't notice the tree and I'll just get right past it. Alright, let's see, 170 in the light rough. Yeah, hit a branch right away. Hit a couple of branches right away. Oh man. Whoa. This is dangerous. I can get bit by a snake in here. Wow. 50 yards. Wow. Ah, need another club. This is a good hole though. I like the way that you've got this set up here, Doug. This is it's got a lot of character to it. I think it would give some guys trouble. I mean, it's a lot of course management that's required here. Yep. And what I also like, that should be noted here, is that you're, oh, for crying out loud. Is that the greens aren't super undulated or anything like that, so you're not overdoing it to the point that, you know, I've gone through the maze that is, you know, the fairway or tee to fairway to green, you know, and I think over the top would be, you know, making super hilly greens and, you know, crazy pin placements, and you haven't done that though, so I can appreciate that, and so can my score. So 424 par 4 coming up next. Okay, number 7. Really seems basic here, but there's a little cliff ridge there. I feel like I'd fall down. Wow, this is a little bit different than what you've been showing. Although it's another kind of blind tee shot, not really knowing, you know, I feel like I'm hitting right to that ridge, but it looks like it goes down. I heard somebody hit a tree, so I'm not going to be the only one. Looks like you could try to bypass the tree here. But then if you try to do that, you know, these bunkers come into play, so... Man. Another decision. I'm going to be conservative. And swing aggressively. Yeah. And hopefully I thought it out to get deep enough. Yeah, that's fine. 195 wind, so we're looking at this, yeah. And it looks like there's a bunker on the left. Ah, turnover. I kind of hooked it a bit. Yeah, it's actually not bad. It's not bad. This time we're just gonna... I need to work on my chipping. I need to start chipping more. Chipping is probably the one thing in this game that I still haven't mastered. Actually, mostly everything I haven't mastered. Maybe the full swing I've mastered, if you can call it that. Yeah, it's not bad. Putting definitely needs work. Hey, first part of the day. So, good hole there. A little bit different than what you've been showing, but still the theme in terms of the tee shot decision. I would say that was probably one of the easier holes. Especially if I'm parring it, guys would probably be, I don't know, hitting birdie galore there. So in 440, R4. Another hole, kind of open. Where is it going? I always love these flybys. Oh wow. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. You know you're not hitting driver. But see, I think that where guys would have the advantage that don't use aids, or that do use aids, obviously they would be able to zoom in and see, you know, how far it needs to be so they can hit, you know, this mark so there's no trees, etc. So it looks like the best play here is the left and high up on that ridge. So that's what I'm going to try to do, and hopefully not hook it. And that should be okay. Yep. It's funny, I actually leaned if it was okay. Okay, so 202 yards. There's a lot more room over here than I thought, so looks like I could have played there, but that's okay. Now here with this setup, this is something that Canuck has talked about, and I mentioned this in the previous review I did, is that where would I walk, you know, or drive in this, you know, in most cases to get over here? Is there a canoe that's going to take us over? If so, I'm okay with that, but, you know, teleport, etc. But there's something to think about in terms of the flow of the course, as always. So 202 down, so 180 should be good here. Blind approach shot. Should be on a pretty big green. Looks like it's uphill. Looks like below the hole is the best play there.
Nice. Alright, 34 feet to the hole.
Okay, that'll work. So, yeah, I'm going uphill. This definitely looks right to left, so that's where I'm going to play it. This little mark, I don't know if for a golf purist, this bugs me. I don't like seeing this because I try to look at where I'm going to break and that's where I aim to hit, so this thing annoys me that it's just this high, and I don't know, I just prefer like a smaller icon. Slow down. I didn't think I hit that hard.
See if we can save power off this putt.
Alright. Oh, that's just mean. You know, sometimes those overhit putts do go in. TGC. Jeez.
12 over for this round.
So, that was another one of those interesting holes. Just gotta think about the flow of it in terms of you know, just how it's built and how are we gonna get to the next get into the next you know, position there onto the green from the fairway. So par 5, second par 5. Another one of those theme with the last par 5, a couple of decisions and the holes. Okay, I like this flow so far. You can go down the right and then have a straight shot over the water. You can go down the left. And there's like zero room past the hole though, or past the green. So let's see. So I can either go here, which seems to be what everybody else was doing. Yeah, you get it 300 yards, go there, deal with the bunker, have a chance to have a blind shot. Alright, peer pressure is going to tell me to go here, so that's what I will do. Since I can't aim though, it's a little tricky. I have to use certain marks, so that's that. And that right there, so a little bit more. Okay. No. Needed to go a bit more. Shoot. And now it becomes a worthless decision because now I can't even go over there. Now I have to play a stupid layup shot. Oh man. See, now I'm basically playing leapfrog. Okay, so yikes. I don't want to be short. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, stop aiming that way. You can't even get over that. Alright, peer pressure has screwed me over here. Well, other than myself, but still. If I hit this 100, will it go? Oh, man.
Alright, we're out of the dirty stuff into the short stuff here. Let's get through.
Alright. So, here we go. 96 now. Stop fooling around. Oh, get down. Spin or something nice. Thank you.
Nice, ended up just fine after that shot.
Alright. Oh, I didn't hit it.
Alright, nice little 2-foot putt. Moving right along here.
Jeez.
Sitting at 14 over for the round now.
So, a 51 on the front 9. Those, I think pretty much every hole had the same theme of it. The open one was the easiest one. Your par 5s are difficult. They're not 600 yards, but they're close, but they haven't seemed to play that long. I also haven't made good decisions on them, though, so I'd be curious to see. Bassman here shot 35, Crazy Croc 37, so it seems that the guys with the aids on will probably be pretty average. Gear bank 42, that's kind of where I would be if I was playing better, so. Not the point where I'm not even playing to my handicap. Alright, par 3. Where is the hole? Oh man. So basically right after I've taken a break, eaten my hot dog, now I gotta shoot into a small little green over the water. I like that you've given a little bit of an apron over here. But man, this is what we start off with right out of the gates. Snap. This is mean. Yeah, you're the guy going in the water. It's gonna be me. Oh, go ball. Alright. That's alright, hot dog made me stronger.
And you're on the green with a very long putt.
Alright. 21 feet, 21 feet. Don't see any, shouldn't turn or anything, so I'm hitting this dead straight. Oh, for crying out loud, I didn't see that ridge. That's okay. What I thought would be a terrible start ended up with a par, so okay. It's like Gearbang got in the water and never recovered. So number 11. Dogleg left, I'm assuming. Par 4. Okay. A tight landing area. Wow. Then another tighter pin placement. Really random log. I'd like a little bit more. Well, no, I'm not going to say I want more trees for course management, but maybe a design perspective. I'm not a designer, as you guys know, so taking on the approach of more course management based and the decisions. I mean, there's a lot of decisions here. I want to play it over there, and nobody can get over there, so you play it deeper right. This seems to be the play right here. Yeah, it's got me turned the wrong way. No peer pressure though. Last time I had peer pressure, and see what happened on that previous par 5. Okay. Oh, I blocked it. I think I'll be alright though. Okay. It's 216, so it's basically you lay up. You've got ridiculous yardage to make up for it. 216, helping win. Man, I don't think this wind's gonna help that much, but just go for it. Go. Alright. Bad. Not bad. Okay. I'll take this. This wasn't that bad. Good old flop shot. I gotta get better at that. I'm gonna put this. 2 up. See down. Notice I'm just taking my time, just a little bit more. Yes. Nothing is telling me where this is going to go. I think it's going to go straight, maybe slight right to left. Yeah, I just didn't hit a good putt there, but yeah, that was alright.
Nice little 2-foot putt. Alright, let's see what the scorecard says. 15 over for the round.
Alright. Par 5, 531 yards. Coming up.
Okay, and we find ourselves now on the 12th hole. Let's see what you can do.
What is going on with this one? Another one of those splits. So seems like consistently here, Doug, you've split the fairways on these par 5s. I kind of like it. From a practical point of view, it's kind of tough because your playing partner, you know, I mean, I guess if we're on tour, you're not really, you know, having to follow, you're not in a cart or anything like that, but it's just something to think about. Obviously, these are not going to be in real life, and they're public courses as well, right? So, decision over here. Wow. Seems like this makes it kind of pointless, right? I mean, where's the advantage to hit over here for? Get over this, but this is like, I'm not sure the point of this. Maybe with a helping wind, I mean, you get in between. I feel like I'm playing big break or something, so that's a weird one for me. I think I'm gonna play this way. Well, hopefully not. I mean, that does bring that tree into play, man. I'll have to lay up. Crap. Probably shouldn't have laid up. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Oh, man. That's a rash decision on my part. All I can do there is applaud you for that. On here, I thought it was just another like bunker or waste area. Are you kidding me? That's hilarious. All right, nicely done, Doug. Yeah, touche, sir, touche. All right, now I can go up this hill. 274. I need a driver off the deck, maybe. Oh man. I'm gonna have to be a wuss and lay up over here. Man. Making this interesting.
Alright, we are around 190 yards.
190 yards still. Jeez. Just get up. Oh man. Who is that just barely missed that? Alright, this is a chip. This is a chip. Turn? Another thing that you've been consistent is these greens aren't super undulated. No crazy turns. Really awesome putt though by me. See what I'm saying? I thought maybe it was gonna go. I don't know why I turned left on that. I just not thinking, playing too fast. Tough hole, really tough hole. That water there snuck up on me.
Alright, let's let her rip.
Okay. This one. Okay. So it's like a little landing area. Alright, uphill. Where are we at here? 200 yards, 300 yards. Helping wind? No, of course not. I'm gonna go where Bassman went. That looks like the plus play, not where Gearbang went. Okay, so if that bunker's right there, right? So is that this one? That's what it looks like. Okay. So that's my line, slightly to the left.
Looking good?
Yeah, okay, that'll work. I will say some of the tee decisions with these kind of landing areas, they do seem random, but there's a lot of strategy involved. It's, I don't know, I would say it's borderline fantasy almost, but it's really not. I think you've done really well. Like I don't know if you're laughing like a, evil laugh or something, thinking of watching people play this and knowing there's going to be some interesting things, and probably watch my video and just laugh your what off at me. But I think some guys that are better players, and obviously when we use aids and stuff, they're going to be a lot better. That some of these holes are going to be really challenging. I really almost missed that putt, and I think it could bring a lot of difficulty. Bassman 35, 37, and he's already got. Yeah, I mean, I really think this could be something that could be played on the tour. I think it is borderline out there, honestly, man. Like it is tricky. Some of it's disjointed, and it makes you think like, what the hell was he thinking on this? But some of it's really challenging as well, and you've got incredible just texture, from that perspective, and the greens look nice, and the bunkers, and just I think anybody who would be reviewing it for the beauty of the course would definitely have some positives to say. And I am, I've been really focused on the course management here, and I really am enjoying this despite my score. 233 downhill, 49. You're making me do your math here. I go 195. That could be really short. Okay. Let's just hit it. Oh, I didn't see that tree. Go. Look at that. Like a pro. That was all planned. Wow. Very intimidating, but then once you actually hit it, you're like, okay, it's not that bad. Up, up, and like I've said, the greens aren't really undulated. There's no really tough putts. If I had the grid on, I could see, what's going on, etc. But I don't see anything that's significant. Significantly out of place, and that's just a terrible putt. Pretty straightforward. Good par, I guess. So par 4, 356 yards coming up. Where is this one going? Oh, I see. Wow. Okay. More decisions here. What I really like is you're staying consistent. Sorry, let me fix my mic. What I really like is you're staying consistent with, well, the best word I can say is broken fairways. But it's still got a flow to it, believe it or not. I mean, you have the same concept. No matter what, there's always another option, And I like that about your design here. 250. Yeah, there's really no... Unless somebody can really land there. I hope not. 250, that looks like the play. And that does not, so... Where is it defaulting me? No, I don't think so. You won't get me this time. I gotta find a mark here. Okay. So you're cutting in right here. Okay, so following that line. A little quick. Oh, crap. Nice log. Oh, it almost stayed out. Yeah, well, I guess we get to try this other move. I'm still going here. Stop. Wow. Okay. Continuing the theme. And I'm pretty sure this is... Okay, it's not quite over water. Wow, 155. Bite. Okay, that'll work. A little tricky there. Trickling down. Okay.
Not amazing, but you're out of the bunker, so that's a good thing.
Down. All the way down. Slight turn. Yeah, nothing too crazy. I know in your message that you sent me here, Doug, you mentioned you didn't want to do any kind of skating rink greens or anything like that. So I can appreciate that. You've really kind of held that part up. They're soft and they do accept longer shots, like you've mentioned. So it's just about just being a good, decent, a decent putter, executing your putts. Basically not what I'm doing.
Alright, nice little 2-foot putt. Next hole coming up.
So that was another fun hole at Nisqualli Valley Country Club. 438 yards, par 4 coming up next. Wow, it's dead straight. Excuse me, I say that sarcastically. I'm waiting for the camera to pan to the right, to the left, or even backwards. Look at this tight little fairway. Oh, this is a beautiful hole. Okay. 250 up there, 300 there. Last time I tried to hit straight, I went right into the trees, so everybody else has gone to the right. I think that's the play, because the wind's going right to the left, so just hit this a little lower. And let's just hook it off the planet. That's the Tiger Stinger. I know you guys didn't know I could do that. Crap.
Alright, 2:15 to go.
So, yeah, it was gonna be fun. Wow. I can't believe I might have to lay up here. 216. Nope, let's just set it low and just, no wait, it's 200, it's not 225, crap.
Something weird in that swing.
Yeah, that was weird. I just smacked the crap out of it. I didn't want to mess with it. Amateur golf, just get through it. Okay. Can I get out of this? Maybe just hit something really hard. Let's see, let's just punch out. Blind shot. It worked. Alright. Man. Sorry, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Start turning ball. No. Oh, man.
Looking at a 19-foot putt from here.
I'm just aiming dead straight from now on everywhere. And even then I didn't aim hard enough.
Alright, let's see how these numbers add up.
Oh, another decision to be made from the tee box, and making bad decisions or a mix of bad decisions and poor execution. Par 3 coming up next.
Okay, 17th hole.
Ah,
Your best.
beautiful. Elevation change, I love that on par 3s. Random tree stumps or broken trees, okay. Wow, 96 feet. Okay. I'm not sure what to use here. Wind's helping on top of that. 145 too little. 96. Okay. This is one of those where you wait for your playing partner to hit, and then they'll tell you what they hit, and they tell you it was a pitching wedge, and I'm significantly short. I'm gonna lay up. Yeah, that was a good play. Yeah, man. Good hole. Good hole. 31. All right, we can lob this one. We can lob this one. Oh, man.
Okay, we're about 17 feet out here.
Alright, this one must go dead straight. It must. If I hit it, I don't think I did. Oh!
Alright, short little putt for you here. Let's see how that all adds up.
Only a bogey on that one.
Well, just let
Alright, that was definitely a signature hole.
So keep that in mind before.
Okay, keeping in line with your par 5s, making decisions. Split off fairway, a random landing area, so much water, a tucked in green. This is gonna be a fun one. Okay. Where is it having me go right at this moment? Just straight down? Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. Is that it really right down there? How far down is that? Wow, that looks short. I love this perspective. Look at that. That is beautiful. It looks like from this perspective, or right here, that it's just, you know, barely maybe 250 yards. But then you look down, it's a blind tee shot. You got bunkers coming into play right at the fork, so to speak. You have to lay up here, or you can go straight to here. There's a 601 yard. You'll lay up anyways. You have to go deep here. I'm just gonna go straight. Wow. Okay. Really wasn't sure where that was going. Just don't need to aim for the green. Just need to lay up. Okay, where am I at? Okay. wish we had like, you know, GPS that would tell you, like Sky Caddy, you know, tell me how far it is to here. Stop making me do math. I need to get deep enough over there. Okay.
Solid swing.
Oh, just keep going. Oh, I hit the 84 yards. I think I'll be okay though. I think I'll have an entrance into there. Yep. Kind of a blind shot. Okay. I love that you've got bunkers here, so it really protects it. But plenty of room, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it looks like I got some room past the green. 186. So, okay, so I think about 170. A little higher fade. Let the wind help. Go ball. Go! Ah! Shouldn't have put that much loft on it. Okay. Get down the hole. Ooh.
Okay, that was fantastic. And now you're a pretty painful putt.
That will end
There we go. Nice.
this course, man.
Shot the round. Well, thanks very much for your
95. I'm just shooting the 90s on these reviews. This is making me look awesome. This is why I'm on the Champions Tour. It's okay. I enjoy it. If I was playing these courses in real life, this is how I would be scoring. So, to review, Nisqualli Valley Country Club by Doug Entwistle. I apologize if I am butchering your last name, sir. 51 on the front and 44 on the back. So significant difference. Those opening holes, all the way up to the 7th hole, were all over the place in terms of my score and my decision making. But man, you forced me to make some decisions. And I think there can be low scores, as Bassman here shot 3 under. Crazy Croc shot even. So I think it'll be a battle. This is a course that I think could be, you know, pretty significant on the tour. I think it could be very difficult. And the yardage, I will say, a little misleading. You have it, you know, pretty high yardage. I think 7,400 yards or something like that. So that alone, you know, would mostly suggest that how exhausting it would be. But this is a hole that this is a course that I would definitely play again. It was so much fun, despite my struggles, because I was just in amazement of what you're thinking behind some of these holes and your design around them and all the different decisions I can make. And there wasn't really a wrong decision, there was wrong execution, you know, if that makes sense. And that's basically, that's golf as it is, and this will eat you alive if you don't make the right execution. You can make several decisions as you've given the user, but it's the execution that needs to be better on the user's part, and definitely on my part, of course. And it looks like Bassman did fantastic in his decision making, or his execution. One of the things I really liked is that you were true to your word and what you messaged me about, saying how you didn't want to bring in green trickery, let's say that a little clear, skating rink green, so they're not all over the place. I didn't see my ball as I hit it up and it starts sliding down, you know. You used a lot of the difficulty in the meat of the course. You made this into into somebody who can shape shots to be in the advantage, but also allows those who hit it pretty straight and maybe not so far to still be able to have a chance. So I really enjoyed this course. I think it definitely needs a lot more plays where it's at right now. I'm rating this an 8 out of 10 in game. I'm rating it a 4.0 for TGC tours. I'm definitely recommending it to be tour worthy. I think to the naked eye it can look like so many decisions, almost ADD, but you give it a chance and you actually start playing it, you appreciate the little things. You know, you didn't take it over the top. If you had put in crazy greens and pin placements, etc., I wouldn't be rating this where it is, and I wouldn't be considering it for the tour that I would want to play on, because that would just take it to a crazy level, you know, almost ridiculous. And it's something about you appreciating that somebody's taking the journey to get to the hole. Now, you know, now it's just about execution. So overall, great job, Doug. I definitely recommend this one. So that's my review, and I'll be posting that up for you to check out. In the meantime, this ends the review for Nisqualli Valley Country.